Hi, it's Dr. Lori. I'm here with Real Bargains. That's right. I'm going to show you the bargains that people have been finding at yard sales, estate sales, at the thrift store. People just like you. And they've given me their permission to retell their stories. And I want you to know what to look for, how to spot quality. And this will help you do it. Right here is my first real bargain. Comes from a video call. It's a Ciner bracelet and earring set in the original box. That's a kicker. In the original box. It's a beautiful Ciner piece of costume jewelry, gold plated, and then of course crystals to simulate and look like they are diamonds. It's a wonderful design, heavy, strong, really a statement piece. It's a gorgeous piece, and this particular piece, in fact, has a security chain. That was pretty typical in the middle years of the 20th century. They put a security chain even on costume jewelry pieces, in fact, to make sure that you didn't lose them. But this is a nice Ciner piece. It's marked Ciner, and this piece was purchased at a yard sale. My video caller said the guy at the yard sale, and that should be your first clue. Not that men don't know about jewelry, but she said the guy at the yard sale didn't know what he was doing. His wife wasn't there, and a lot of people were taking the opportunity to, in fact, get the pieces from the yard sale for not too much. I said to him, I said, what do you want for this? And he said, I want $5. I said, do you want the box? Can I buy the box too, as well as the bracelet and the earrings? And he said, yes, you could buy the box too. He said, the whole thing is $5. I've got to clean out this place. Okay, so she bought it for $5. She bought all 3 pieces of jewelry, that's the pair of earrings, 2, and the bracelet, 3, and the box, right? That was the original. It's good to have the original box. There's a lot of people collect those too. They like to have the original box with a piece of vintage jewelry. So if you have the opportunity to purchase it, you should. And in this case, value on the 3 pieces, $375 for the bracelet, the earrings, and of course the box that it came in. It's a real bargain. It's a real beauty of mid-century modern costume jewelry. This next real bargain comes from a sweetheart of a video caller. And she said to me, Dr. Lori, I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to become a reseller. I really love to shop, and I love these particular pieces that I've been picking up, but I don't know a lot about them, but I'm learning, and I'm happy about that. So she's on the video call with me. She had a lot of pieces to go through, and she said, I got really excited when I got this piece home. I recognized that it was Tiger Eye, but I got excited once I got home, and I was able to look and see that the clasp said 14 karat gold. It's important to look at all factions, all elements of a work of art or a piece of jewelry. So she said, I looked at it, it said 14K, I was really excited, and I knew I had something special. I said, well, you would have something special either way because the piece is 28 inches long. Each one of those tiger eye beads is about 20 millimeters large, so they're large. It's a statement necklace, and it's big. The piece does have that all-important 14 karat gold clasp, and she said she got it at a thrift store and she paid $6 for it. I said, $6, did you buy it with other things? She said, nope, $6 just for this necklace. I said, that's a beautiful piece and it's a real bargain. I told her what it was worth. Are you ready? $375 is what this piece would resell for. Tiger's eye, gorgeous, hand knotted, individually hand knotted, and a beautiful consistent pattern of these beads, which are quite large to it. 28 inches, it's a real bargain. This next real bargain comes from a video caller who bought this at an online auction. So she does a video call with me, she's showing me her objects, and this one comes up, and I said, oh, this is a great piece. This piece is marked ART for Arthur Pepper costume jewelry. It's Egyptian Revival, that's fun. And of course it has some faux scarabs and some elements, of course, of King Tut, and it's got the pyramids, and it's a really nice piece, a nice necklace, relatively long, beautiful piece. And as I said, it was marked. And she said, well, Dr. Lori, I got this for, only a couple of bucks. I didn't pay a lot for it. It was part of a larger lot of jewelry that I got for a couple of dollars. I said, well, it's beautiful. I said, and the piece is worth $175. You can get $175 for it. And we finished the video call, and, time goes by, and she emails the office, and she says, I wanted to tell Dr. Lori, that I did the video call and I appreciate her expertise, but when she said $175 for this, she said, I have to admit, I thought this woman's nuts, meaning me. She thought I was crazy. So she said that in the email, she's honest. And she said, but I have to apologize because I listed the piece online and I had a couple of people who were watching and I didn't think it was going to sell. And then boom, it sold at $175, just as Dr. Lori said it would. And I have to say that I'm a fan for life. I thought this was so funny because she thought I was crazy. And then all of a sudden she was like, wow. And I proved it. I proved it a lot in many real bargains where people saying, oh, you can't get that for it. Oh, you can't find anything. Oh, everything's cheap now and everything's terrible. And they're putting the prices up too high. I'm telling you, it's out there. I'm showing you what to look for. And I'll show you what to look for here too. Value, $175. She paid a couple bucks for it. And it sold for $175. And if you want to learn more, you should sign up for my newsletter. My newsletter is at drloriv.com. It's free. Give us your email and we'll send it out to you. Lots of good information that's going to help you on the newsletter too. That was a real bargain. This next piece comes from a video caller who was shopping at an antique store. So she said, I shopped around the antique store. I see a lot of different things, a lot of stuff I buy, a lot of stuff I pass by. She said, but I really liked this piece. And I said, well, this is a beautiful piece. It's a pin and it's Bakelite. She said, well, Dr. Lori, I had passed by it once, but then I was watching your video and you said, and I quote, if you're not looking for Bakelite jewelry, you're crazy. Well, that sounds like me, right? I would say, hey, get the Bakelite jewelry. So this particular piece is, of course, Bakelite. You can see the geometric form of it from the 1950s. A couple of missing rhinestones, but those could be replaced. But she bought it anyway. She got it at the antique store, and she paid $20 for it. She said, I thought it might be a little bit high, but then I thought, well, you know what? Bakelite can be valuable. I've seen a lot of Bakelite that actually goes pretty high. This piece is not your average run-of-the-mill piece of Bakelite for a pin. The pin on the back is actually on a diagonal, which is one of the smarter things that we see with these kinds of pieces because it takes into consideration the weight so the pin doesn't fall over from the top when you have it on. It basically will stay nice upright on your blouse or on your blazer or on your sweater. As I said, the rhinestones can be replaced rather inexpensively, and it has one piece of Bakelite and then another piece in the center of a contrasting color that, of course, has been inserted into the middle. So a really nice example, couple of inches by an inch, so maybe 2.5 inches by an inch in terms of size. And she said, it paid off, Dr. Lori. I knew it would pay off if I listened to you with the videos, and I'm glad she did. She paid $20. What's it worth? $150. She'll have it restored. She'll get a little bit less than $150 for it, but it's a real bargain too. This next real bargain comes from a video caller and a thrift store online, an online auction from one of the big thrift stores. This particular piece is in fact a Limoges trinket box. Limoges trinket boxes are beautiful. They're wonderful pieces. A lot of people collect them, and they've been a cherished collectible for centuries. That's right. This one has a special distributor's mark. That's right, a mark of a department store or other retailer that is actually part of the design. In this case, it's Tiffany & Company. That's right. This particular Limoges porcelain hand-painted trinket box with a brass closure, it has a hinge and it actually opens and closes with a lid, is decorated with gilt or gold leaf paint, and also, of course, it's hand-painted with those floral designs. The piece is in very good condition, and it's small and diminutive. They're supposed to be small. And this one, of course, is marked on the inside, Limoges, France, hand-painted, Tiffany & Company. So this was hand-painted in Limoges, France by an artisan, and then, of course, distributed through, of course, the retailer Tiffany & Company. And that's why those big department stores like Tiffany's, the upper echelon department stores, had buyers that would find wonderful things from all over the world that you could purchase from their stores. This piece is small, about 1.5 inches by about 3/4 of an inch tall. It's a nice piece. It's in good condition. It's got that nice snap when you close it. You want to make sure you have that snap on a trinket box when you close it so it's secure. And this piece is, of course, porcelain, as I said. She paid $6. That's right, $6 is what she paid for it. when she was out treasure hunting. What's it worth? $250 to collectors. Some of the value comes, of course, in the design, the quality, the condition. Some of the value comes in the fact that it was made for Tiffany. It's a real bargain. I hope you find your real bargains real soon. I'm Dr. Lori. Don't forget to tune into my other videos. I'll see you next time.